Welcome to the Spiritual Cafe. Today on Chat Time we have Caroline Reid, and Caroline is going to share with us something of her personal relationship with the Lord.
Well, my name is Caroline Reid, and I'm originally from Dildo. And as a child, I attended the Corps and was heavily involved in the Corps. When I was 7 years old, I became a junior soldier, and that event was a very important event in my life. I felt like I became a part of the church, and I took my commitment as very seriously, even as a young child. And I'm glad that that commitment has stuck with me today. I am when I'm involved in a church or involved in anything, I do give it 100% of my effort, and I'm thankful that the Lord has placed that desire in my heart. I grew up in the Corps, and I was involved in all of the activities that the Corps had to offer. And when I was a teenager, I felt God calling me to be a Salvation Army officer. And in 1989, I entered the training college, and I was a member of the Service of Jesus session. And I was an officer for 8 years, and I gave, again, commitment to that. However, when I was in my 8th or 9th year of officership, I met a man that I fell in love with. And unfortunately, that relationship didn't really work out. But I did get from that relationship a wonderful son whom I love very much. And Nathan is 12, and he himself is now involved, preparing to become a member of the senior band in our Corps, and attends youth group, goes to Pioneers, and is very involved. And as a family, we pray together every night, and I'm thankful that Nathan has that desire in his heart, and he has that instilled in him. During the years of my marriage, it was a difficult time. My marriage and the years following which, I fully relied on God for everything that I needed. He sustained me. He gave me strength I never knew I had. I was able to carry on with my life and to rebuild my life in ways that I never imagined. And 8 years it took me to put myself back on the straight and narrow way. And I'm thankful to God that He sustained me in that time. Um, I told Major Sparks a minute ago that I'll be getting married 1 month from today, and it's a gentleman that people from the Lower Island Cove area would know, Bruce Oliver. We've actually attended the Corps in Lower Island Cove a couple of times in the past couple of summers, and we plan to continue to do that when we're visiting the cabin. And we're very happy. We believe that God brought us together. We believe that it is God's desire for us to be together. We've both had difficulties in relationships, and we feel that this is God's plan for our life, and we're certainly going to follow it to the best of our ability. We both attend church. We both feel that God is so important in our lives, and we want to build on that in our marriage and in our relationship. I'm thankful to the Lord for all that He has given me. Um, God has been so good to me when I feel that I have done nothing to deserve it. But I guess that's what grace is all about. We don't deserve what God gives us, but I'm thankful for everything that He's given me. And I would hope that somewhere along in my life that people will see the love of God through me, and that in my work as a secretary at a homeless shelter here in St. John's, through my daily living in interacting with people at my Corps, whatever it is that I'm involved in, my prayer is that I could be a good example for the Lord, and that it would draw people to Him. And that is my daily prayer. And if anybody is listening to this video broadcast or today, I pray that your heart will be challenged to realize that no matter what difficulties come in your life, God is always there. God will always help you when you put out your hand in faith, believing that He's going to help. He doesn't always answer and do things that we would want, but His timing is perfect, and He's always there to sustain us, and I'm thankful for that.
Well, I thank you for sharing with us. It's nice for us to have a wide perspective from different people who've gone through different experiences. And as you alluded to there, your life has not been bed of roses.
Yeah.
There have been difficulties, but it's wonderful to know that God has brought you through, and God is still guiding you day by day.
And that is exactly how I feel. That is my testimony, one of God sustaining and keeping grace, and I'm thankful for it.
Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
Thank you.